Thanks for sticking with us for our second half hour of News 5 at 4. I'm Allison Zimmerman.
And I'm Diane Derby.
And new at 4, with the strong winds we've been seeing across southern Colorado in the past 2 weeks, we wanted to know if it's having an impact on local wind farms, specifically ones Colorado Springs Utilities partners with. News 5's Ashley Portillo joins us in studio with some answers. Ashley.
Allison, good afternoon. So Colorado Springs Utilities currently has a partnership with 2 wind farms in northeast Colorado. And a spokesperson for CSU told me the strong winds we've been seeing doesn't have much of an impact, if any. So here's why. Colorado Springs has seen wind speeds up to 70 miles per hour during April. But once it exceeds 28 miles per hour, the generation at a wind farm no longer increases with increased wind speed. Despite the variability, it has no impact on Colorado Springs Utilities' ability to deliver electricity to the community. Springs Utilities made an agreement with 2 wind farms in northeast Colorado a couple years ago. It's at a fixed price contract, meaning it doesn't fluctuate. So no matter how much wind there is, what Springs Utilities gets remains the same.
For us, since it is a fixed price contract, really we don't derive an immediate benefit.
Steve Barry works for Colorado Springs Utilities and says it's more so the companies, investors, and owners of the wind farms and land that are benefiting. But Springs Utilities is benefiting with goals it hopes to achieve in less than a decade. That's by getting more energy from renewable resources.
Definitely the more diverse with both wind and solar, they really work well together and complement each other well. We're seeing some benefits as we continue to strive to those carbon-free goals.
The company's energy supply will look different in the upcoming years. They're striving for an 80% carbon reduction by 2030.
We're really excited about the opportunities there, and so that's really our focus in the near term, and obviously then decommissioning our coal-fired plants completely by 2030.
About 5% of overall energy at Springs Utilities is from wind, and just under 6% is from solar. But over the next several years, they hope to increase that to 9% for wind and about 12% for solar. Now, Colorado Springs Utilities' next goal is to get a solar farm built and up and running by the end of 2023, and that would make renewable energy 27% of its entire energy portfolio. Diane.
Ashley, thank you. Those high winds have us on